Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're going to be taking up a new tech champion, and there are a few options for me personally. I can take a look at my 7-star tech roster, and as we can see I have Unduped, Warlock, Guardian, Iron Man and Howard. Also Iron Man Infinity Ward that's vacant, which are all quite decent options to be honest. But I already have a 6-star rank 5 Warlock at the moment, and I kind of want to get mine duped before I rank him up, kind of similar to Guardian and Howard the Duck, to be honest. And Iron Man, I like him quite a bit, but I just don't think I will have too much use for him right now. So that takes out my 7 stars, right? And I'm going to do a thing that I don't like doing anymore. Not too much anyways. And we're going to be taking a look at my 6 stars. And obviously with that, I'm also going to be selecting a 6 star that does not exist as a 7 star, just in order to avoid myself some heartache, in order to having to do, a double rank up. Shocker, I could still actually see myself ranking up in the near future, but again, I don't quite see him being needed right now. But there is a champion that I have been quietly eyeballing for a bit now, and that is Red Skull. I actually do think his buff is quite cool, and I like the fact that he's also quite annoying defensively now. So that is exactly who we're going with. I do think he works in this, and will probably work decently well in some of the next metas as well, maybe not all of them. But I like him a lot better now. I have fought him several times in Valorant, and he is quite annoying. There are some champions, obviously, who can nuke him, depending on the meta. But I like the fact that he's also good domino counter now, and in general, solid offensive champion. And I'm going to be trying to showcase that in the next video. In this video as well as some of the next ones. I do have Tech Catalyst. I like this bug where it shows the basics. Also see the disparity of my tier 3 alphas and tier 6 basics, by the way, because I'm getting a ton of tier 6 basics from my Valiant dailies, and I'm not getting anywhere near as much tier 3 alpha. So I hope that at some point I get to equalize those counts, because there's quite significant difference now. It also shows you how much resources are in the Valiant dailies. If I'm being honest, then Valiant daily crystals are the only real good thing about being Valiant, unless you're spending and then you have access to some Valiant cash offers, which is nice too. But other than that, the Valiant daily crystals is the only kind of like meaningful benefit, really. So I do hope Kabam changes that in the near future, by the way. Because, yep, it's just the dailies that are nice, and you get a lot of ranked materials and a few other things. So now I have a 6-star rank 5 Red Skull. Let's bring him in first and foremost, unsynergized in Realm of Legends. And then we're going to take a look at how he does elsewhere. Right. So here we go. The gorgeous Prince Charming. Let's see. I also probably could sig him up. I should probably sig him. I need to double check what his sig ability does. Come on, what do you do? While charging heavy attack, generate power. And every 10's basic attack. Okay, so it's basically just more power charging heavy. I don't know how useful that is, to be honest. I'm sure that there is a rotation where you can use that. But let's see. So ideally, I did not even really want to parry there. But we should be fine. I get my intercept. So we're just playing super aggressive. And there we go. Let's carry on. I have 8 armor ups. I have 8, which is wonderful. I'm about to get 9, which I do. Then I'm going to parry once. Bait this out. And now, I should have probably baited that special out first, but whatever. So now we're just going to drop a level 1. Pause that. So that pause is still there. It's quite annoying. We're going to get the second pause in. One of them expired. We kind of made it work though. And this rotation would be enough to finish a Balagans fight in most cases though. So that's kind of neat. And you can be super aggressive with him in general metas too, because you consistently drain your opponent's power too. Okay. And there we go. We're gonna pause that in. He should be pretty much dead from this. So obviously he's not like the fastest, but it's 135, which is not too bad. Let's use this in the shorter type of fight. Let's go to, well, this might be a tiny bit still too short, but we're gonna have a fight with class disadvantage. And I really would want Kabam to give us a nice proper testing quest in game as well, not just in beta. It'd be so useful, so much easier to check out some of these champion fights, but that's okay. That is okay. So let's go up against Deadpool. Get in that parry, which we didn't want to. Oof, we got hit. I'm gonna try this again. That's fine. Again, we're just going to push to level 2. Look how quickly now the armor ups are filling though. And I only had 8 though, so that's not ideal. I definitely could do better in this fight. I mean, level 2, level 1 is going to be it for this fight anyways. I could have been faster. Should I try to be faster? So this is 31 seconds. Obviously, this is slightly under powered fight. He's not going to be like a nuke champion. But dual purpose champs quite rarely are. He's going to be solid defensively, I think. But also, you know, what is giving him value is the fact that he is annoying defender. Because he cannot punish his special attacks with the unstoppable and everything else. Unstoppable and auto block, and you're always gonna struggle parrying him. And he's tanky as hell with his armor buffs. So we're just going to drop the level 2 as soon as we get it, without any extra fuffing about there. And that's all. So that's level 2 dead. 32. Yes. Interestingly enough, slightly slower. Fair enough. And let's see now. Now this is like a bigger test. So this is 195k health. So this is already still, you know, somewhat a viable PG health pool, especially considering that we're going in with class disadvantage. So, you disgusting abomination of a duck, ungodly creature. Let's see what you got. So here I will definitely need the level 1. So, being a bit slower. Fine. And drop this. And past a bar of power. And going for a full combo. Pause this. I'm going to auto block him out of existence to get rid of his power, and we're cool. Good. 51 seconds. You see, that's not bad. If you finish fight 51 seconds in Battlegrounds, kind of decent. There are some things, obviously, I don't quite like what they changed with his buff either, but if you take a look at immunity to nullify, fade, seal, and stagger in attack champion, I think is quite rare and valuable. Then we have, obviously, mutant ability accuracy can be reduced. The armor ups, for each armor up, you also gain attack, critical resistance, energy resistance. You get an extra K in energy resistance, not bad. An opponent's stun ability accuracy, so that will, you know, mess up with everybody's parries. Consume 1 personal armor up, power drain 10% of max power. That's kind of neat. Inflict and non-stacking heal block. Oh, right, he also has heal block on heavies. I probably should have utilized that in the Deadpool fight. An activation, gain auto block passive. That's cool. Will not trigger. Okay. First hit pauses all shock debuffs, extra burst damage, unstoppable here. That's also quite neat. And level 3, drain 100% of opponent's power for every 10% of max power drain, gain an armor buff. Also solid. So that pretty much is Red Skull now. I will mess around with him some more, but I do have quite a nice and positive feeling about him. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information